Okay. So, I ended up just keeping that armor and giving it to Liliana. I actually went back to Soldier's Peak because the guy who made Starfang sells a lot of armor pieces and he sells a number of helmets. I like the look of the armor, plus I like the look of the Grey Warden helmets that guy sells. So yeah, you may end up thinking that Liliana looks a lot like someone we'll see in Awakening with the armor she has on.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Anora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
What do you know about Anora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Do you truly think Loghain's daughter would turn on him?
From Alina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it would be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Anora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices at the Landsmeet.
But if I break in, can't they frame me for her murder?
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you could disrupt them.
Alright, I should get going.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Thank you, Ethan. Alright, let's go save Anora. So yeah, I use the books that I have to level up her strength so she can be able to equip heavy or massive armor, and I think it looks good on her. I actually like the appearance of this type of armor more so than what she was wearing before. That other type of armor I've never really liked the appearance of. So yeah, and I gave her a Grey Warden helmet, which I think kind of matches well. Plus I also gave that to Zevran as well.
Indeed.
So.
Yes. Yes.
Now, normally I, of course, would take Alistair on this mission because of somebody we're going to encounter. However, you are going to see what it's like when you don't bring him along for this. Alright, so... Arl of Denerim's estate.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Zevran does not need the crows any longer.
Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
By the way, yes, if you don't have a high enough approval with Zevran at this point, he will turn on you and try to kill you again, and you'll be forced to kill him. Remember, this game had a lot of stuff of where a lot of people could die because sequels were never intended for this.
Watch out.
Let's do this! Don't know how much longer I can hold.
As you like. And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
So what does this mean?
I do not know. It seems I have options now, whereas once I had none. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Don't you want to stay for the treasure? I wish you would stay. I need your help.
Do you? I suppose there are worse things I could do with my time than save the world.
I ask that you stay as a friend.
And who could resist such a request? Very well. I will not abandon you. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
The Gloves of Guile.
Over here!
Erlina, could you not be so loud?
The servant's entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. How is inside?
How is here?
Yes, and wherever he goes, a great many guards go with him.
Good. I was hoping I'd get a chance to see him.
I beg you, do not put my lady in danger for your revenge. We must get her out first.
Fine. Save her first, then revenge. What's the crowd gathered for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
No, the Carpenter's Craft
You
Hall
rang?
has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemasons. It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of ours for our work.
His lordship is much engaged with the region. He will hear your complaints as soon as he has the time. You're wasting it.
And when will that be? At the dawn of the next age? Our people have families to feed. They can't wait forever on the Terran's whim.
His lordship...
Oh, for the love of Lady Augusta, just leave the lot of you. Standing out here whining and getting too open for you.
On it.
Nope. Can't reach that.
We've already told you to be off.
Hello.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
So you can get off my back.
Someone is coming.
I missed one.
Who goes there? Stop!
I'll get on it.
And where shall we go now, hmm? The city beckons.
Now is better than later.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Wait, let's put on our disguises.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
Why bother? There's only 2 of them.
More guards patrol every hour. If they find these 2 missing, they will know... how you say... something is amiss.
Let's go.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Alright. We shall wait in the bushes.
Come! I saw something. By the fountain. I think it was a darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Yeah, they would not eat you alive. Just saying. Like I said, I like the look of this armor.
Ah, it took me forever to be rid of those 2. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Where's Anora?
She's in a guest room off the main hall. Andras, they guide us.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old servants...
I'd luck living in a house with a whole...
No one ever said the Kendalls
I
had
say
any
how
sense.
want to level the thing and build a new one.
He'd have to knock down every place he owns then.
3 nights in a row. For all we know, it's not mutton. How's too cheap to buy it?
House.
Cook
Now, isn't that
probably
a shame?
The elves that broke in here.
Fool house. Before...
Maker, isn't dinner ready yet?
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
What sort of setback?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
How do we open it?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Hal's side.
So much for secrecy.
Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Good, I wanted to see Hal anyway.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Tell Hal will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left. Tell Hal he's probably in his room.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get on it.
Guerin.
The housekeeper will hear us.
Everyone's at dinner, don't worry.
In that case, come here.
Oh my. Actually, let me say that again. Oh my.
Now's better than later. Got it.
Ooh, chest of documents. Grey Warden documents, papers bearing a Grey Warden seal. The text is gibberish, probably encrypted.
What? Who goes there?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity.
Thanks, Riordan.
You never hear music in the sound of a key turning in a lock until you've been imprisoned.
Impressive moves there, old man.
Perhaps introductions are in order. If only so you never call me that again. I'm Riordan, Senior Grey Warden of Jada. And you must be Duncan's last recruit. Yes, you match his description.
Why weren't you killed at Ostagar?
Because I wasn't there. I was sent from Orlais when we received no word from King Kalen. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
How did Arl Howe capture you?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was.
Are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
The joining ritual? So, can you induct other Grey Wardens?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
Then we need to get it back.
As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no?
Where is Howe?
I saw him go into the dungeons. He may still be there.
How large a force did you bring with you?
We had 200 Wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that Wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing.
But the Archdemon is nearly here. Will we have no help?
The other Wardens won't risk their strength fighting Ferelden's civil war. If they spend themselves against Loghain, there is truly no hope. They recall accounts of the first Blight, how many cities fell. If Ferelden is too foolish to save itself, at least, we'll be ready when the Archdemon leads its forces further. Besides, I hear you haven't been doing badly at raising an army yourself. But perhaps if the edict can be lifted, I will send a message as soon as we are gone from this place.
Is there more that you can tell me about the Wardens?
This is hardly the best place to talk. I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, brother.
There's the guard stripped down. Yeah. Just to give you a visual storytelling of what Hal has been doing to people in this place and others. We'll actually be seeing another place later.
Who goes?
Oh, quit kidding around, you know me.
You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Yeah! No, what you have is your death.
Watch out.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later. Got it. I'll get on it. Push them back! It's a good day to die! On you go, wretch!
This won't take long. I think they would run away more. Your wish? On it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I'll get on it.
Okay, this is a torturer. Screw him. Multiple torturers.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder?
Multiple torturers.
All right, all right.
Don't leave me here. Get me out of here. That's an order. Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
Who are you?
Then my father didn't send you? I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue?
I am Robert of the Grey Wardens.
Then I have no question about why you would come, Warden. For it is your men who have suffered the most here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
And this is where we can start being able to get people to support us in the Landsmeet. Because we just saved the son of one of the Banorn. Which, as you can imagine, is going to definitely help. Because I can say, will your father side against Logain at the Landsmeet? Hold on, why was Arlhau torturing you?
One soldier returning from Ostagar was my wet nurse's son. We have been friends since birth. He told me his unit was ordered to turn their backs on Kalen at Ostagar, before the Darkspawn overwhelmed him. The next day he disappeared. When I went to search for him, I accepted a drink from a stranger and ended up here.
Will your father side against Logain at the Landsmeet?
Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Hal said the Jarl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Logain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Inform Ban Sigurd about his son's imprisonment. That's a lot of blood. And a lot of corpses. This is what Arlhau has been having his men do here. Oh, that's just lovely. Heads, decapitated heads impaled on spikes on the wall, with skulls below them showing that there were more and they fell off. Jeez. Have I mentioned that Dragon Age can get real dark sometimes? Alright, he's on the other side of that door. Where's he over there? Actually, maybe he's not. Hold on. Never mind. This is another area where there are some more. There's, I think, at least one or two more prisoners that we have to find. Yep, this is a jailer. Yep.
Right.
Saurus.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here.
Why were you imprisoned here?
The Arl's son. He abducted my bride on our wedding day. When I tried to rescue her, I don't remember. She was screaming and he was laughing and I charged at him. And woke up here. I don't know if she's even still alive.
Given what we know from the City Elf origin, no, she's not. Because he is just that horrible. Urian died months ago.
Dead? Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king.
The king is dead as well.
There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Vaughn. Yeah, that's who it is.
I'll get on it.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and...
Were you at Ostagar?
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch!
Do you suppose he actually saw my mother there? Or is he just blaming her in his madness?
You're free now.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
Chanter Rosamond. The missing veteran Rexel. Alright, here is where Hal is.
Well, well. Bryce Cousland's little boy, all grown up, and still trying to fit into Daddy's armor. I never thought you'd be fool enough to turn up here. And then, I never thought you'd live, either.
Why betray us, Hal? My father was your friend.
A clumsy appeal, child. He was a traitor to me and a coward to his nation. Trips to Orlais, gifts from old enemies, all while I sank in obscurity. Your family squandered glory that was rightfully mine. How suitable that their deaths should raise me to the ear of a king. If you think you can take this from me, that I will allow it, you are very much mistaken.
Yeah.
Now, better than later.
It's a good day to die!
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
Well, I can't speak for the Maker, but I'll gladly do it myself. Puh! That was for my parents. As well as the rest of my family that you butchered. Betrayal repaid. Rendenhau. There's Vaughn. I'll save him for
Have
last.
mercy on your faithful servant. Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real?
Who are you?
I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tairn's men? I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
You're a Templar?
Alfstanna is a far better man than I would have been, but I don't remember how I came to be here. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tairn's men took him from me and brought me here.
Was this Maleficar's name Jowan?
Yes. He destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
What do you want me to do?
Give this ring to my sister, Alfstanna. Tell her I'm sorry. Please. Ask her to pray for me.
Now for Vaughn.
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim.
I hate this guy. This is one of the most despicable and disgusting individuals in this entire game. Arl Urien died at Oscar. Who are you?
I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim. It's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
You're the Earl's son that the elf mentioned.
In my room, there's a lockbox full of sovereigns. Free me, and the key is yours.
Give me the key first, and then I'll open the door.
Here it is. Now please, hurry.
Denerim is better off without you. Yes, you actually can get him to voice his, voice support for you in the Landsmeet, but no. A person like that, what he did, and we see it very, very much on display in the City Elf origin story. A person like that, no, deserves to die. Remember how the elf said he wasn't even sure if his bride was still alive after Vaughn kidnapped her on their wedding night? Yeah, it's very much indicated that after Vaughn has his fun with them, he disposes of them. And yes, that sounds as horrible as it is.
Got it.
Like, there's no shying away from it. Like, that's If that does sound horrible, yeah. Because that's basically the implication, and it's just terrible. It's one of those where I've looked back at the City Elf origin story, and it's just...
Got it.
It's the kind of thing that can make you just kind of cringe at how just outright horrible it is. I believe... Oh, that's right. More of the guards over there. Ah, that's Vaughn's room over there. See, now we're not in disguise anymore, so all the guards that were there, they're like, oh, there he is! And these two, yeah, they're not triggering because you can get this to trigger. Yeah, this is Vaughn's room, by the way. 40 sovereigns. What's amusing is that that's the amount that he actually offers to your City Elf character. To walk away. You know. Yeah. Yeah, no shame at all in killing Vaughn.
My thanks.
And of course, here's the Star Wars reference. Aren't you a little short for a guard?
Funny. Very funny. We must go quickly and avoid notice. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Alright, so we're actually going to cut here because what's going to happen next is we're going to have a confrontation. Now, in a normal run, well, let me put it this way. Up next is what is considered one of the most difficult boss fights in the game if you actually fight it. Now, I actually find it better to just simply not do the fight because, one, you kind of prevent other things from happening. And you also get to avoid one of the more fun and entertaining sections of the entire game, in my opinion. So, we're going to cut off here because then we're going to... I want to show that and possibly experiment with different combinations. But, yeah. And see what happens from there. And, I'm very curious how it's going to play out because I don't have Alistair with me. So, yeah. Stay tuned.